Have you ever asked yourself, why do some people rise while others remain where they started? It's not talent. It's not genius. It's not even opportunity. The difference, the one that divides the average from the exceptional, is consistency. See, success doesn't shout. It whispers. And those whispers come every morning, every evening, in those quiet moments when you choose to show up or give up. As Jim Rohn once said, success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. What is consistency? Consistency is not about intensity. It's about repetition. It's not what you do once that changes your life. It's what you do every day. It's brushing your teeth for 2 minutes every morning. It's writing 1 page even when you're uninspired. It's learning 5 new words a day, even if your dream is to master a new language. It's not glamorous. It's not dramatic, but it's powerful. Because consistency is the silent architect of transformation. It's planting a seed, not once, not twice, but watering it every day, trusting that the roots are growing even when you can't see them. Most people miss this. They want results before they plant. They demand fruit from a tree they never tended. But here's the truth. If you want to change your life, change what you do daily. Jim Rohn spoke often of the law of the farm. You don't plant in April and harvest in May. You cultivate, you nurture, you wait. And consistency? It is the farmer's daily walk to the field. It is the watering, the weeding, the quiet belief that the harvest is on its way. Think of 2 people learning English. One studies 10 minutes a day. The other crams 5 hours in once a month. Who wins? Not the one with the flash of effort, but the one with the steady flame. After 1 year, the daily learner has stacked up more than 60 hours of practice. Their fluency isn't magic, it's math. Consistency is compound interest for the soul. The compound effect, the hidden force behind extraordinary results. Darren Hardy gave it a name. Jim Rohn lived it, preached it, embodied it, long before the phrase ever made a bestseller list. It's called the compound effect. It's the idea that small, seemingly insignificant actions, when done consistently over time, deliver results so big, so profound, they almost seem like magic. But make no mistake, there's nothing magical about it. It's math. It's behavior. It's the daily disciplines stacking quietly in the background, building a future while everyone else is waiting for a breakthrough. Jim Rohn used to say, "What's easy to do is also easy not to do." That one line should be carved into every school wall, burned into every goal setter's brain. Because that's the heart of it. Eat an apple a day. Simple enough, right? But how many people actually do it? 10 pages of a good book per day? 1 minute of gratitude every morning. Saving a single dollar, even just the spare change? Easy to do. Easy not to do. That's why most people don't live extraordinary lives. Not because they lack intelligence. Not because they don't have talent. But because they ignore the little disciplines that compound quietly over time. The power of $1. Let's talk about money. People say they want wealth. They dream of financial freedom, but they ignore the $1 decisions. Imagine saving just $5 a day. The price of a coffee. In 1 year, that's $1,825. Invested at 10% interest annually, nothing extravagant, just average market performance, compounded over 30 years, that tiny habit grows to over $340,000. All from a daily choice that takes no effort, just intention. Most people wait for a windfall. They hope for a raise, a bonus, a miracle. But the financially free understand this. Wealth is not a product of big breaks. It's the product of small disciplines, multiplied by time. So the choice is simple. Skip the coffee. Fund your freedom. Knowledge, 10 pages a day. You say you want to be smarter, wiser, better equipped for life's battles? Good. Read. Just 10 pages a day. That's 1 short chapter. Maybe 15 minutes of your time. It seems small, insignificant, like it couldn't possibly change your life. But in 1 year, that's 3,650 pages, around 18 books, 18 new perspectives, 18 new teachers, 18 new advantages over the person you were last year. Read 2 pages, Still growth. Read none? No growth. Easy to do. Easy not to do. And here's the thing. Knowledge compounds too. Because when you read one book on personal finance, you don't just learn about money. You understand the psychology behind it. When you read a book on discipline, you start waking up earlier. You start choosing fruit over sugar. You start investing instead of consuming. And one discipline sparks another. One improvement opens the door for the next. Skills, the 1% advantage. Let me ask you this. What if you improved at anything? Just 1% a day. Not 50%. Not 100%. Just 1. Mathematically, after 365 days, you wouldn't be 365% better. You'd be 37 times better. 3,700% improvement through nothing more than daily repetition. You want to become a better speaker? Practice 1 sentence a day in front of a mirror. You want to learn a new language? Memorize 5 words a day. You want to play an instrument? Practice 1 scale, 1 chord progression. And here's the truth. It won't feel like much. That's why people stop. They confuse slow with insignificant, but slow is steady, and steady is unbeatable. Look around you. The greatest violinists didn't practice for 10 hours once a month. They practiced for 30 minutes a day, every day, for 10 years. Health. The silent return on effort. Now let's talk about health. Go on a crash diet, lose 15 pounds, and guess what? It comes back because you changed your behavior temporarily, not fundamentally. But drink 1 glass of water instead of soda each day? That's 365 fewer sugar hits this year. Take a 20-minute walk after dinner? That's 121 extra hours of movement this year. Cut your daily calorie intake by just 100 calories? That's 10 pounds of fat burned in a year, with 0 sweat, 0 sacrifice. The best part? You didn't change your life overnight, you changed your direction. And direction always outweighs intention. Relationships. The forgotten investment. Even in relationships, the compound effect works. Tell your spouse, "I love you," every day. Send your kids an encouraging text. Check in with a friend once a week. These aren't grand gestures. They're micro investments. And like compound interest, they accumulate. Neglect works the same way, just in reverse. 1 ignored message, 1 missed birthday, 1 sarcastic reply. Do that every day and the account runs dry. Want deeper relationships? Start small. Stay steady. Discipline or regret? You choose. Jim Rohn said, "We all suffer one of 2 pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The pain of discipline weighs ounces. A skipped dessert, a saved dollar, an early alarm. The pain of regret? That weighs tons. It's the cost of what could have been. The future you gave up for comfort today. So every day, every moment, every decision, you're making deposits, either toward your goals or toward your regrets. You are always compounding. Whether it's in your favor or against you, that's your choice. The compound effect is like gravity. It's always pulling. It never sleeps. And it always obeys the law of effort and time. It's not flashy. It's not quick. But it is unbeatable. You want to transform your body, your bank account, your mind, your relationships? Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for opportunity. Start today. Read 10 pages. Save $5. Stretch for 2 minutes. Say 1 kind thing. Then do it again tomorrow. And the next day. And the day after that. Because in a year you won't recognize yourself. That's not magic. That's compound interest applied to your life. That's the power Jim Rohn tried to give us. So go use it. Why most people quit? Most people never see the harvest because they dig up their seeds too soon. They quit the gym after 2 weeks because they haven't lost 10 pounds. They give up on business because the first product didn't sell. They stop learning a language because they can't speak fluently in a month. They want oak trees with sunflower patience. Jim said it best. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. That bridge is built 1 plank at a time. You can't skip planks. You can't jump halfway across. But people stop because they don't see progress. And that's the test. The moment you feel like giving up, that's the moment the habit is about to take root. Stay in the fight. Habits and the brain. Neuroplasticity and action. Modern science now explains what Jim Rohn preached decades ago. Your brain is plastic, not in the fake sense, in the changeable sense. Every time you repeat a behavior, you're reinforcing a path in your mind. Think of walking through a forest. The first time, it's difficult. Branches hit your face, the brush is thick, but walk the same path every day, and eventually, you'll create a trail. That's what consistency does in your brain. You go from forcing the action to flowing with it. From I have to I just do. The neurons that fire together wire together. So the more you speak English, the more your brain speaks it back. The more you practice self-discipline, the more natural discipline becomes. Habits aren't built in a day, but they're built daily. The real rewards of consistency. What do you gain by being consistent? 1. Confidence. There's a strength that only comes from keeping promises to yourself. When you show up, even on the days you don't feel like it, you build trust with yourself. 2. Clarity. Every small action carves away doubt. You stop guessing and start knowing. You move with direction instead of distraction. 3. Control. Consistency gives you power over your time, your mind, your emotions. It tells the world, I am not moved by moods. I am moved by mission. The challenges and how to beat them. Challenge 1. Lack of motivation. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the engine. You will not feel motivated every day. But if you only act when you're inspired, you will never finish anything that matters. Jim Rohn said, don't major in minor things. Waiting for motivation is a minor thing. Building habits, that's major. Solution, create rituals. Same time, same place, same effort. Let the habit do the heavy lifting. Challenge 2. Distraction. In a world of infinite noise, your attention is currency. Don't spend it cheap. Put your phone in another room. Set time limits. Let people know when you're not available. Solution. Make it easier to do the right thing. Keep your tools close. Eliminate friction. Make the habit the path of least resistance. Challenge 3. No quick results. The trap of our era is expecting Amazon Prime results for lifelong goals. Don't fall for it. Solution. Celebrate small wins. Track your progress. Fall in love with the process, not just the product. Chapter 8. 3. Jim Rohn. Strategies for staying consistent. Strategy 1. Start small, stay steady. Don't start your day until you've finished it on paper. Start with what you can do, not with what impresses others. 5 minutes a day beats 0 minutes forever. Make the habit laughably small if you must. 1 push-up, 1 sentence, $1 saved. Let the rhythm create the result. Strategy 2. Stay accountable. Discipline dies in the dark. Find someone who will ask, did you show up today? Tell your spouse. Share your goals with a friend. Join a group. Or simply write it down. A journal is accountability in ink. Every page a proof that you're still in the fight. Strategy 3. Make it automatic. Jim said, we all suffer one of 2 pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Discipline becomes less painful when it's habitual. Link your new habit to something you already do. Practice English while brushing your teeth. Meditate right after your morning coffee. Review your goals before bed. Automation is liberation. Make success your default. Ask an Olympic athlete how they got to the top. They'll say, I trained every day, rain or shine. Ask a successful entrepreneur. They'll say, I kept showing up even when no one else did. The results may look magical, but the method was mathematical. Representatives, sets, days, months, years. Consistency is the difference between a hobby and mastery, the call to discipline. The road to your dreams is paved with bricks of consistency. Each day you show up, you lay 1 more brick. Miss a day, the wall weakens. Quit, the structure collapses. But keep building, and one day you'll look back and see a fortress, something no storm can shake. So don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for motivation to knock. Knock anyway. Show up today, and tomorrow, and the next day. Write down your goals. Track your progress. Celebrate the tiny victories. And remember what Jim Rohn taught us. Success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying the basic fundamentals. You don't have to be extraordinary. You just have to be consistent. Now, what's one small thing you can do today? Write it down, do it. Then do it again tomorrow. This is how ordinary people create extraordinary lives.